Madison's new chief didn't get unanimous support during the interview process, but many black community leaders are willing to give him a chance.
Like Christina Laurie talked to leaders of several organizations about where they hope to see the new chief begin.
Key thing here to being successful working with any communities of color has to do with relationships. It has to do with trust.
Relationships and trust. Two things Claude Gilmore, vice president of Madison's Black Chamber of Commerce, hopes Chief Barnes is ready to build as he begins his new job atop the city's police department.
Trust within the black community has to do with the fact that we have to cultivate that with the people that we don't normally associate with that.
The way Mr. Gilmore and community action groups like Urban Triage see it, a trusting relationship between police and people never existed. That reality spotlighted during protests last summer.
I think Madison kind of is like a magnifying glass of what is happening around the country.
While some are skeptical Dr. Barnes is the leader that can bring about change, they're willing to give him a chance.
It takes someone at the top to say, we have a new attitude.
And hope the new chief is ready to work with them, too.
One of the first things that he should be doing if he wants to center Blackness and mend those relationships with the Black community is to reach out to the people who are on the front lines doing the work already.
When you bring someone in the community, you're not just hiring them to work at the company. You're hiring them to live in the community. Those are two distinct things.
Now, both Madison's Black Chamber and Urban Triage agree that the new chief is only a piece of the puzzle. They say that any changes he wants to make will only be impactful if they're followed all the way down by all 650 of the people employed by the Madison Police Department. Reporting for News 3 Now, I'm Christina Laurie.